What's up, my man?
What's up, guys? How you doing? Thanks for having me on, man.
Good, good.
Boris.
Always got to have him on, dude. Today we had a power slap guy on, and yeah, he was an interesting feller. So I'm excited for this one,
Where are you from, bro? What's your accent?
dude. I'm from Seattle. He's from Texas.
Oh, damn. You sound like you're Southern.
I get that a lot, which is insane. I don't know why. It's just like I guess I sound Southern to some people, but yeah, you know, I think that it's going to be a good one. So yeah, we'll jump right into it.
Let's go.
Um, you know, got your first UFC win in at
Yeah.
Nashville, right? How was that? I mean, getting that experience in, what was that,
It
feeling
was
of getting
sick.
that first win?
It was sick. I was looking at pictures today on my phone, bro, just going through, and I was like, damn, me and my boy Brendan Allen, we fought like a week apart. I fought Saturday, he fought the following Saturday in Louisiana. He was at my fight. I went straight to his fight. I was just reminiscing on the experience. It was fucking crazy. It was so sick. Like a lot of people, they have like just that high of that one week and that one win and that one night. And we just kept it going into the next week. It was just vibes, man. It was sick.
For sure. I mean, especially with like Brendan Allen, because I mean, he's a guy that's just red hot right now. I mean, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
And hopefully he gets the DDP fight soon. I mean, he's
Yeah,
been
man. I hope they're gonna make that. I'm hearing good things, so it's just a waiting game. But you never know in this sport. Things change so quick. It's like
100%.
injuries, matchmaking, fucking events, all
Uh-huh.
kind of shit that happens, man. I was thinking, so many people asked Brendan and I about those two fights, and they were like, "Man, how would it have been if like you had lost and then had to go to his fight, or if you won and went to his fight and he lost?" And it was like that. Was it Kanye West who's like, a lot of people ask me what it would have been like if we didn't win, but I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude. I mean, you both got big wins, so I mean, hey, you never
Yeah.
know. You
We was
know,
nervous because we'd done that before. We both fought in Singapore in 2022, and I lost, and he had a shitty performance and won a split decision. So we were like, "Fuck, should we never do that again?" But then we got the back-to-back fights, and initially we asked to fight on the same night. But our manager, I guess, didn't want. He knows that we need each other in the corner, so he didn't want that.
yeah, for sure. I mean, is that obviously talking about Brendan, is that like a big factor for you? Having him in training camps or
For
being in
sure,
your
like
corner.
yeah, like we're always going to corner each other. We were saying it's crazy. We haven't missed, man. And it's been 25, 30 fights almost that we haven't missed. Like, that's crazy. No one had a funeral. No one had an emergency. Like, we always make sure, even if we're flying in a couple days before, like, we always corner each other, man. It's just a given.
For sure. And I mean, like, thing with, Brendan is he's such a high level guy, and same with
Yeah.
you, is, he has so much different skills from the striking to the grappling. I hope to get to see him in Seattle. That's my hope, is that they
Bro,
get together
he
down.
wants to be there because he wants to make it right. He wants to make that fluffy
I
fight
know.
right. And, bro, just to talk on that, and I don't care to talk about it because I don't give a fuck about his team or his coaches. I think they're all fucking fags. But because bro, they was talking shit, bro. I didn't know till after the fight, but after the fight, Brendan obviously he was bummed out about the loss, and then he said, "Bro," he remembered. He said, they were talking shit to me in the corner," and I was like, "What? Where are they?" He said, "Yeah, his coach was talking shit to me." I was like, "Oh damn, okay, cool." Like, I wish he would have done that while I was around, like when I could hear it, because I would have
You
just
dropping
dogged
him
him, bro.
immediately?
Between rounds, bro. Between rounds, I would have gone over to their corner and been like, "Yo, what's up? You talking shit, bro?" But just to talk on that fight, bro. This is why I hate MMA fans sometimes. Like in the comments, people like when Brendan beat the Ridder scraped past Whitaker and they put him at 4. They gave him the number. Scraped, skin of his teeth. He got dropped, was getting mollywopped. And he's my boy, but they give him number 4. Brendan handedly beats the Ridder and they don't give him number 4. They give Fluffy number 4. The guy that pulled out and didn't even fight. And then people in the comments were like, yeah, but he just whooped Brendan in February. I'm like, dude, I was there. I was in the corner. And I say this again, I don't give a fuck. They can hear it. and I say it because it's true. Fluffy will never fight Brendan how he fought Delidze and how he fights all these guys, walking them down and all this shit. Watch the fight back, people, with Brendan and Fluffy. He was backing away scared. Brendan was whacking him, hurting him, calf kicking him, smacking him up. He was shooting and holding. He would shoot, duck under, get to the back, take down. Brendan's looking at Herzog like, yo, no damage. What the fuck? This is boring. He's like, hey, he's got the
Yeah.
position. So as much as Fluffy's a gangster, and I love to watch him fight when he's in that mood, he will never be in that mood with Brendan because he knows what's up. Even though he's got 2 wins over him, he's got 2 shitty decision wins in scrappy fights where Brendan made every mistake possible. But he will never be on that gangster shit with Brendan. He will never stand toe to toe and strike with Brendan like he did with Delidze. So I just wanted to put that in there because obviously he's my boy. I think Brendan's the most complete middleweight. Of course, Chimaev has outstanding wrestling. Strickland has amazing striking, boxing, whatever. All these guys have great skills. But I think Brendan, and Imamov's up there, but I don't think Imamov has the pure grappling of Brendan or the strength. So I don't know, man. People forget that fight as well. Brendan and Imamov,
100%. Yep.
close fight. Brendan fucking ragdolled him in the first round. He said he was the weakest guy he's ever fought. But again, they drug tested him at the weigh-in when he was dehydrated. They drug tested him, didn't let him leave. He's fighting in his city, in his country, everything against him. And he still was having good rounds in the later rounds when he just struck. Like, we as a team made a technical error and it was a strategic error and he kept shooting. But if he just stood, he could have hurt him. And again, Imamov goes on to knock out Adesanya in 1 round. And people forget that Brendan really pushed him and
100%. Yeah.
ragdolled him. So yeah, I glaze Brendan because that's my boy, but it's because I've done so many rounds with him. I know how good he is truly. And I've trained with all these guys. I've trained with Chimaev before Chimaev even had a pro fight in Sweden.
Wow.
I've trained with Imamov. I've trained with all these guys. And I just think Brendan's the best middleweight for his age. He just turned 30. He's not even peaking as a physical man yet. All these guys, Pereira, Izzy, Strickland, they're all way up in their 30s. They're all peaked. They all have that experience. Yeah, and I was looking today. I was texting Brendan because I was like, Islam is the pound for pound #1, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now.
Yeah, bro. Brendan has as many UFC fights and only 2 or 3 less wins. I was like, damn.
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy to think of that. And I text him and he's like, no, I don't. I was like, yeah, you do, bro. You do. You have as many UFC fights as him and you only have a couple less wins. And his losses, Brendan's losses, Chris Curtis, he avenged it. Strickland wasn't even at middleweight, catch weight on 5 days' notice. He's trying to get that one back. The Imamov close decision, 29-28. He ragdolled him in his city, drug tested, whatever, you can scratch that. And Fluffy, who Brendan done more damage, rocked him in the 3rd round. It's like 2 really close fights. We're talking about 2 rounds that Brendan would have won strategically. He would be on an 11-fight win streak right now.
Yeah. I was in
Like,
the crowd in Seattle, and
yeah,
I thought that Brendan had took it
yeah,
by a
bro. We were
split, and
like,
I thought so because of the
but
damage.
I can see if it was 3 years ago how Fluffy wins that fight. But I
Right.
thought they changed the rules. I thought it was about damage. It's like if Paddy or anyone that the UFC likes goes out and does that performance, they would get the win on damage. But it's because
Right.
it's Brendan and they just fucking hate him. The rankings hate him. Everyone hates him. I hate him.
I mean, that's the thing is, that's my hope is because there's middleweight's all booked up right now, as we talked about. I think that Imavov's next for the title shot as of
Yeah,
right now. Fluffy and Strickland booked up in Houston. It leaves DDP and Brendan Allen for Seattle,
yeah,
and I think that's the fight to make. Just because, and I've been saying this before, like probably after Louisiana when Brennan won, I thought that was the fight immediately because I knew DDP was not going to win against Hamzat. You put him
yeah.
up stylistically, so I think that's a fight to make, and I pray that they do because I think Brendan Allen would show levels.
You know what's going to happen? And this is what I told Brendan. He's like, no way. I was like, Chimaev's going to beat Imamov. He's going to vacate. Fluffy's gonna beat Strickland, Brendan's gonna beat Drickus, and they're gonna do Fluffy Brendan 3 for the belt.
Dude,
And it's
I'd
probably
love
gonna
that.
be the least watched fucking pay-per-view of all time, or the least watched title fight of all time. But that's what's gonna happen, I think.
I love that. But what I saw was DDP was like, "Oh, I want to fight at the end of March," and Brendan's like, "Dude, give him to me immediately."
Yeah.
So I mean,
I
I
think they're
feel
just trying to work it out, man, but you never know.
yeah, for sure. And I feel like, Brendan is, a guy who, he said it himself. DDP's always talking about me when I'm
Yeah.
losing, but when I'm
Yeah.
winning, I don't hear anything.
Bro, I'm telling you, people have talk a lot of shit about Brendan because he's goofy, but they don't want to fight him, bro. Trust me. And I'll say
100%.
this now, and I shouldn't say this on the podcast because if he ever hears this, but there's no one that I dislike sparring more than Brendan. And I spar everyone, bro. I spar Robocop. I spar Tyrone Spong. I spar all these guys, these killers, bro. Baisangur, fucking real heavy hitting killers. But Brendan is just, if he's in a mood and he's hitting hard, bro, I hate sparring him. He fucking cracks, take you down and beat the fuck out of you.
For
Yeah, like
sure.
Brendan's my most dreaded round, bro. Like there's times where I've done camps with him and I really had to man up. And after the camp, I'm like, I better take my creatine because he's been fucking me up for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, he's a hard worker. He's got that tank and he's got the
Yeah,
submission. He's got the hands. He's got everything. So, I
bro,
mean,
he's a real redneck southern hillbilly piece of shit, bro. He's born to fight. I tell everyone, Brendan Allen is born to fight. Like me, bro, I'm not a born fighter. Like I'm tough. I'm not scared of anyone. I'll fight anyone. But like when I get hit, if you watch me, I'm like, I don't like getting hit. I'm like, Brendan, go and watch him and Bruno Silva. There's a highlight of the finish on YouTube. Bruno Silva hits him with the cleanest uppercut, and he don't even flinch. It's like he comes back and then throws the right hand and throws it again and finishes him. And then I'm like, damn, this guy's born to fight, man. It's just in his bones. He's a fighter.
I know, and I mean, he's just oh gosh, man, I couldn't. That Brendan Allen's one of my favorite fighters, and it's just one of those things.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I love Brendan Allen, and like everybody has been, I feel like I've been hated on before for loving Brendan Allen
Yeah.
and standing about him as much as I have. I'm glad that we're able to bring you on. We talk
Yeah.
about Brendan
You know
Allen a
what
little
it
bit.
is, bro? Like he's genuinely a good guy with a good heart, but he's like from a military family and he tries to go by the book. So when he's on the mic, he just keeps it like says what he's supposed to. But he's a joker, man. He's really funny and like light-hearted. If he was to be himself, everyone would love him. He's like because like people love Bryce Mitchell and all these other guys from the South. But Brendan's really like that, but he just don't show it because he's
Right,
private, man. He likes his private life.
100%. I mean, now that we get through Brendan Allen, start talking
Yeah.
about you a little bit,
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, no, dude, I love it. I love having the conversation. You last fought in July, right? Or was it June?
Yeah.
Yeah, July.
Dude,
Little.
I want to fight. I want to fight ASAP, and I've been offered fights, but I got a few little injuries.
Okay.
And my management, my team, they're really like strict on that. They're like, no, we won't let you fight with an injury. Like, I wanted to fight in London, and I'm like, I want to fight. And they're like, you're not 100%, just get this injury healed up, and we'll
Hmm.
book you. Like, don't stress about it. But I'm stressed, bro. I want to fight, but that's just my team, and it's the right decision looking back because you don't want to go lose a fight and be like, I shouldn't have fought.
A hundred
Because I've
percent.
done that before, bro. I've fought with injuries and wish I never fought. So they're being
Yeah.
smart.
I know. I know. I'm obviously not going to ask what your injury is because that puts it
Yeah.
out there. When is like with the injury, when are you looking or targeting to get back? You think?
So, dude, I'm monitoring it, and it's like as soon as I'm ready, I'll start a camp. Could be like a few weeks. Like I'm still selfishly hoping I can fight in London. I'm like,
Uh huh.
because my weight's good. I've been keeping my weight down and doing cardio and training, and I'm like, damn, I could just be in shape, start a 6 week camp because that's on March 21st. So
Hmm.
that means
Yep.
I'd have till like mid-February maybe, which gives me, 5 weeks. That's my hope to like get ready and then be like on the phone to Mick and be like, Mick, put me in, put me in, put me in, put me in every day. I'm ready. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
100%. Andrew, do you got anything? I feel like I've kind of like shunned you out of the conversation.
I can't even
No,
see
no.
Andrew. Where's Andrew at? I can't even see
I'm
him.
here. I'm here.
Oh, there you are. What's
No.
up, man? I like the hair,
What's
man.
up? Thank
What is
you. I
that?
like
Is that a
yours.
USA flag on your wall?
It's a parody. It's my favorite like college down here in
Oh,
America.
right.
It's like their colors put in the American
Oh, I
flag
thought it
style.
was like tiger stripe or something. That's
No, no, it's purple and gold. It's like, and it's got their logo where the stars go.
right.
So, but yeah, that's what that is.
Is your bed
Speaking on,
made? Is your bed made?
it's a little messy, but yeah, it's pretty made. I've
Uh,
got a bunch of blankets everywhere.
nice.
Uh,
Who's on your
speaking on,
shirt? Who's on his shirt?
Charles Oliveira.
Oh, he's my favorite fighter, bro.
Dude, I love
me
Charles
too.
Oliveira.
Charlie
He
Olive, bro.
Charles is what got me into jujitsu.
Nice.
I love to see, dude, everything like the way he takes the back is so perfect
He,
and
he-
smooth.
he's a fucking gangster. But my favorite thing about Charles is just the way that he fights and the way that he starts fights. I always say, I can see your boy's a believer there. He's wearing a cross. I always say Charles fights like, and this is what someone in the gym said, like Jesus is behind him, pushing him into the other guy. I love that. He fights with no fear. Even there's times he got dropped. Who did he get dropped against? Was it Chandler in their first fight?
Chandler,
Yeah, Chandler.
Poirier,
Gaethje
Gaethje.
in Arizona. I was at that fight. He got dropped and fucking bro. They stand him up and he just goes straight forward again. I'm like, man, I love this guy. He's such a gangster. He's the aura. Who's got more aura than him?
Hmm. I don't
Like
think
Ilia
anybody I
Topuria.
can think of.
I was gonna say maybe Taporia, but Taporia is a bit try hard. Like he tries a bit. He's a bit cocky. Charles is a real fucking favela slum dweller. Like
True.
Absolutely. I love his
yeah,
story too.
yeah,
Like being told he can never play sports, play soccer, nothing, and then he just goes and becomes a jiu-jitsu black belt,
yeah.
champion. It's amazing.
I think Topuria is losing aura right now too. I think that
I know, man. I know.
Absolutely.
Steep.
But going back to you, with your career, you came into the UFC back in 2024,
Yeah,
and you fought Omar Sy.
yeah,
Tell me a little bit about that. You took the L to a submission. Have you
yeah,
been working
dude.
on any ground game from that?
Do you know what it was? I took that fight on 3 days' notice. I was in Abu Dhabi. I had to fly across the world, cut 30 pounds. Um, I think 33 pounds, maybe. I can't remember. And it was just like, and even in the fight, I was like, oh, this ain't shit. I was like, there's no way he can submit me. Like, I don't get subbed. I was like, I train with the best grapplers in the world. There's no way this guy can submit me. And I started saying that in the fight. I started talking to the corner. I said, hey, Brendan, he's getting tired, bro. I said, he can't submit me, never. And I was like, nah, nah. And then, bro, the MMA gods just smited me right there. He put a crossface on, and bro, I just had no strength. Like, I was zapped. I was zapped. But I wish I could get that one back. He's my friend now. We've trained together, and he's my boy. I like Umar. He's a great guy. But I'd love to get that one back under the right circumstances, with all respect, obviously. But I just had to take that L to get in. Then I fought Navajo. Um, Again, another undefeated prospect. And
Navajo's a dog.
yeah, I had some injuries in that going into that. I wasn't really in shape like I'd want to be. But I don't think he didn't even hit me in my face once, man. He ain't really. I wish I could run that one back. Obviously, he was more green then. He's got more experience. He's enormous, really big. But yeah, I took him down, took his back. I just wish I was 100% because I could have uh, been more of a threat to him. And I kind of let him coast to a win in that fight. Um, and then obviously I fought Junior Taffa just now. Um, Again, I wasn't really in shape for that fight. Like my next will be my best. Really,
Mhm.
like I'm really serious. I really feel like I'll come back different. I've been like, I was training with Brendan in Chicago. Things have changed at Killcliff. I'm really kind of locked in mentally. I can't wait to be back. I just wish I was 100% and I could train now. Like, I really feel like my next will be my best.
Absolutely. Is there anyone you're eyeing out for your next, like in
Bro, I
particular?
wanted to fight that Polish guy that knocked out Ibo Aslan. I was at their fight in Vegas, the last pay-per-view of the year, Marab and Pia Yan. And that Polish guy, I want to fight him. I think he's whack. Obviously, he's got power. He's only 6 foot, little juice head. I'd love to fight that guy. I think he's trash. And he come to the gym and everyone said he was dog shit. I wasn't there, but I'd love to fight him because he's got a lot of hype. With respect, obviously, I know I just dogged him, but I like Polish people. I fuck with them. They're based. But him or Bruno Lopez, this fat Brazilian guy, he just called me out. Like, bro, I was in London. I was in the fucking club. I was yacked. I was in the club and I was yacked and I see my phone. I looked at it. This motherfucker's on a horse. He's all calling me out in Portuguese. Luckily, I can understand Portuguese. So I'm like, he just called me out. I said, yeah. I commented on it saying, bro, as soon as I'm healthy, let's fucking run it. I looked on his page. He's slow as shit. Oh my God. I thought the video was in slow-mo of him hitting pads. Like, unless the MMA god smite me, I'll smoke him even on the feet.
Just KOing both guys, right? Both of them are going out.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll KO that Polish guy, but maybe. I think I'll just jab his head off.
Iwo. It's Iwo
Iwo, yeah.
Baranowski.
Yeah,
I just call him that little Polish juice head that beat Ebo.
That's what we'll just start calling him from now on.
But then Bruno Lopez, I'd like that fight too, man. I'd like to fight Bruno Lopez.
Hell yeah.
Because he called me out and I loved that. That got my blood boiling. I was, like I said, I was in the club. I was a bit waved, but I was like, okay, cool.
All right.
So Tuco, you're from London, right?
I'm from London. Yeah, I'm a real born and bred Londoner, man.
Do you do any training over there at the Tom Aspinall's heavyweight gym that he's got going on?
Nah. Tom Aspinall's from I think from Manchester. Obviously, I support him. He's British. I support all the British guys. But I never met Tom, innit? I don't know him. London's kind of its own thing. They don't really come down. We're Southerners. They don't come down. We don't really go up there. But some of my boys have trained with him. They said he's cool, man. But the UK scene's going crazy right now. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Like, and even the guys I used to train with, they're just going up and up. They're so good. But yeah, we got Tom Aspinall. We got Paddy doing things. We got a bunch of the boys at that Liverpool gym coming through. We got Lerone Murphy. I made my debut when he was main event against Barbosa. He's just so good and professional. He's a killer.
There's Lerone is a dog.
There's that Atiba kid.
Oh yeah,
Atiba Gutierrez.
Yeah, I don't know him. I met him in New Orleans. I think he fought the same night as Brendan, but I don't think he likes me because in the interview I was like, "This motherfucker ain't 22. Get the fuck out of here." He looks older than me, bro. Like, he looks mad old. I even told his coach, I said, bro, he ain't 22. His coach said, he is. But he looks like a killer. We got some kid. If you guys ain't heard of him, his name's Dan Holt. They call him the villain.
I think I've seen a couple of his clips.
He had a viral knockout on LFA, a spinning back kick. But you should clip this. If you ain't heard of him, your people need to look him up. He's going to be in the UFC end of the year. He'll probably fight on Contenders in August or something, and then he'll get right in because he's got crazy aura and he's got mad skills on the feet, man. He's a freak. He's like a little white Izzy. And then the boys from London, obviously, we just had my boy Alfie Davis win the PFL tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We have Simeon Powell got to the semis of the PFL tournament. He's another light heavyweight. Modestus, he's getting into the rankings soon. I think he's fighting Krylov. He's a real good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not far from London. And then we got a guy called Luke Traynor. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Luke Traynor.
No, I
he's a light heavyweight. He was in Bellator. He's going to come over to PFL. I think he's fighting on that Dubai card. Bro, this kid's so good. He's crazy good. He's real good. You're going to see. He's going to smoke everyone. He'll probably be the champ at 205 in PFL.
Yeah. And in one of my most recent YouTube videos, I posted saying that I think the UFC should bring out more UFC PIs, and they should definitely put some in like London because of how London's rising with all these MMA prospects.
The last time I went out there, I went to my old gym, which has now been renamed. It's now GB Top Team. But dude, there's 30, 40 killers on the mats. When we were training back in the day, there was 10 of us. And now there's so many guys there, it's crazy. I'm like, wow, the talent in the room is insane. And I remember how trash we were when we started. And now these kids are coming in, they're so good already. I'm like, wow.
Absolutely. I think they should put more PIs in anywhere in the UK. Manchester, London.
Yeah, for sure. London, because we have the most guys. We've got Nathaniel Wood, Lonnie Kavanagh. There's a bunch of guys now. doing
I think,
bips.
yeah, I think it would do
That line
amazing
is a
for y'all.
dog. Yeah,
Get y'all
Yeah,
PI over there.
it's a good idea.
You got to. I mean, you have so much talent coming out of there now, especially with the rise of MMA in so many different countries.
Yeah.
And
Back
London's
in the day, we
probably
just had
top runner.
Bisping, bro.
Yeah,
Bisping, and before that, you guys won't know Ian Freeman. He was like way back.
Ian
no
Freeman.
idea. That's too
Yeah,
too early for
Google
me.
Google
That's
Ian
like,
Freeman. Do you know what's crazy? I seen recently, I don't know them, but his daughter is now in the UFC. And Ian Freeman, he's
Yeah.
an old school English guy. I think he was the first English guy in UFC. But him, he's an old school guy. Mark Weir, he was another old school guy. And now he's the coach of that Christian Leroy Duncan kid.
Yeah,
It's crazy seeing these old school guys. Now they're coaching people. Brad Pickett's coaching people. It's crazy.
for sure.
that's one thing I wish like Mighty Mouse would open up a gym and start coaching people in
Yeah.
Washington. Like
But
he's
bro,
a
the way it
Washington
is
native.
now, they make more money just streaming and doing their YouTube channel from home. Like gyms, it's hard to make money with gyms, man. The only gyms that make money is like when they start getting
AKA.
champs. But you have these dynasties, these dynasties like AKA, and they have a generation of champs. They had Kane, DC, Rockhold, John Fitch in World Series of Fighting, I think.
Team Alpha Male. They got a bunch
You
of
had
champs over
Team
there.
Alpha Male, yeah. You had Team Alpha Male's generation. You had Rufus Sport. They had Askren, Woodley, all these guys. Like, and then it's only for a generation. It's hard to maintain, and maybe you make a bit of money in that time, but then after that, it's hard. So it's like gyms are hard, man. It's hard. You got to get up every day and go run it. You can't do it over the phone.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that you were talking about, hopefully getting back on that London card if you still can. If not,
Yeah.
maybe somewhere in April is what you're thinking, like card in there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I live in America, so anywhere, man. Anywhere.
Miami.
Yeah. Oh, they do Miami again.
Yeah, yep, Miami pay-per-view.
That would be cool. But then also, I don't want to be staying at home because I
Yeah,
live in Florida. It's like if I fight in Miami, I could just stay at home, and then it's weird. I prefer to like leave, get on a flight, and go to my fight. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's all that
Maybe
they've
UFC
announced.
Seattle. That's up in March too.
Yeah, bro. I love Seattle, man. Last time I was there, I had the best time. Honestly, I rented my own car because Brendan was like with his family. So I rented a car. Dude, I was all over Seattle. I love Seattle. I like the weather because I'm from England. And the food, bro. The food was crazy.
Oh yeah.
I love to see. I love to hear that. I'm originally from Washington State. I just moved to Texas. I love Washington so much.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. It's the first time I've been up there to the Pacific Northwest. And after the fight, after Brendan fought there, I went to Alaska.
Oh really?
Yeah, on my own, bro. I just flew up there.
How was that?
It was sick. I see the Northern Lights and then was doing all that husky sledding and all that shit. It was fucking sick.
I didn't even know they did that.
It was sick. Yeah, go to my Instagram. You'll see it on my highlights. It's fucking sick.
Dude, I'm gonna go check it out right after this. No, that would be dope. Maybe you and Brendan same. Oh no, you can't do the same
I
card.
know. UFC would let someone else. They'd let like Molly and Paddy corner each other, but they wouldn't let us because they just hate on us.
That's just stupid.
I've seen that before, where like they go in corner and then they go back, get ready for their fight right after they.
They didn't. It was 2022. They didn't let us do it, but we'll see.
Oh, dude. Hey, maybe you London, Brendan, Seattle. Who knows? Maybe we flip.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Maybe
When's Seattle? When's Seattle though?
28th, March 28th.
See, we couldn't do that. He couldn't come to London for a week and then go fight in Seattle, the biggest fight of his career.
100%.
I'd tell him not to come. I'd be like, bro, don't come. I got this.
Dude, yeah, dude. I hope it, dude. Dude. But they announced, I think Grasso and Macy Barber, and that's it. Yeah.
That's the Seattle main event.
I don't know if that's the main event. That's all that's been announced. I pray to God not, dude. I'm not a guy I've been waiting to rant about this all day, and I'm so glad you're cool. I am not a complete fan of women's MMA. It's just not like I'm not a big fan most of the time.
Bro, that's when I go get my pizza from the fucking my front gate.
No, dude.
That's when I go take a shit.
Yeah, it's a piss break.
I'm joking. I'm joking. They're incredible. I love to watch the women fights. They're fucking incredible.
No, dude. I don't think it's gonna be the main event. I pray not. I hope it's Brendan. I hope it's Brendan.
That'd be good.
Yeah. No,
I've been saying I think it's gonna be like a Peyton Talbot. Like,
that would be
I feel like Peyton
interesting.
Talbot resonates with the Seattle audience so much, just his personality. It's also a good way to give him like, oh, a main event. We'll give you the Seattle main event. You know,
Yeah.
because he's rising so fast in the stardom.
Bro, do you know who you look like?
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
Did you see when Brendan was walking out, the person that held out that kidnap victim? You kind of look, you know what I'm talking about? You kind of look like the victim.
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I'll have to go look this up now.
What are you talking about?
Was this at the UFC Seattle?
No, that was in Vancouver. That was in Vancouver.
Was that Vancouver?
Yeah. Did they ever tell Brendan anything about that? Did they ever figure that shit out, dude?
Nah.
That's fucking insane.
It was nothing to do with him, but
UFC walkout ever because
watching the TikTok. He kind of looked like Alexander Volkov with like on TV.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
But they got the same hair.
No, that I was like, dude, Brendan, what the fuck? Dude's wearing like a Nacho Libre mask. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And then Brendan goes out there and fucking dog walks.
I just liked all the different theories on Reddit.
Oh no, dude! People were like excited.
People were like, "Oh, really? It was just someone who's like paralyzed, and they wanted to show them the fight." Like, okay,
on FaceTime.
Yeah,
that's a terrible thought. Imagine just being paralyzed, laid up. Brendan Allen walks by you. That's kind of fucking tough. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking awesome, dude. Imagine being on FaceTime and that's what you get. You're paralyzed. Who makes that up? Who's thinking about that on Reddit, bro? There's some people.
I don't know.
Dude. There's some fucking people. Dude, I mean, I hope that you get a fight soon. I just fucking love, watching you fight. Just fucking throw hand and be a fucking man about it. Like, oh God, I hate people who just lay on people, just like fucking shit out.
Nah, bro, I'm trying to finish if I get you down. Fuck.
I know. I mean, that's what the Tafa fight was. I mean, you were going after it, yeah.
But bro, I used to be a middleweight. I'm a middleweight who went up, and he's a heavyweight that came down. So I definitely felt the power difference. Like when he was hitting, I was like, "What the fuck?" He was hitting me on the guard, and I was like, "Poof." I was like, "Damn, and he's Samoan." Like, damn.
Oh yeah. Those dudes bring some fucking power.
He can swing.
Yeah, no, I've always was he talking shit at all? Like, was he just?
I thought he talked some shit, but then after he was like, "Bro, I was just saying, like, let's get a beer." I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Were you like?
Because I thought he said some shit, and I was like, "Bro, fuck you, bro. What's up?" Oof, I was hitting him, bam, bam, and then after he was like, "Mate, I just said let's get a beer," and I was like, "Oh, my bad, bro. I couldn't hear shit. I couldn't hear you. I just thought you was talking shit."
Well, that's fucking incredible. I mean, I just love that, those stories. I was talking to, who was it this morning? AJ Fry's a heavyweight. He fought in December. And I asked him, I was like, dude, do you ever feel getting hit or does the adrenaline just fucking take over? I've always wondered that. It's insane to me.
It's like a mix. You feel it sometimes. It depends how self-aware you are in a fight or how many fights you have, I guess. Like back in the day I couldn't, but now I'm like, oh fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm not trying to get hit. Before I used to be like, hit me.
Not anymore. Yeah.